Hello everybody, I'm the Awesome Yojimbo. Welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. And so for once in my life, I finally used the stopwatch because it actually serves a purpose for this Let's Play. And it actually does help out a lot better. So that way we can finally do this. So anyways, in the last episode I was talking about General Rom and the final boss of Gears of War. And actually finished up with my argument with that game. And so... Alright, come on, dang it. I was talking about Christmas. Yes, it's Christmas because I'm like the laziest Let's Player on the planet because it takes me like a bajillion years to finish it up. I'm sorry, I'm gonna finish this game before the next month. I probably shouldn't have said that because like I'm probably not gonna finish it in the next month, and it's gonna be like, no, you didn't. So, okay, thank you. Just thank you so much. You had to make my life that much harder, didn't you? Alright. That's okay, I know the answer. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to do... quick hammers. I don't want to risk missing that one guy. Yep, and I so totally called it. Okay, go for this guy. I was just talking about, like, Christmas and what was going on. Let's see, got some money, Color Splash, Paper Mario Color Splash. Go look in the last episode, I talked about that, in the new 3DS. And some money. There also and speaking with the money, there were also two games that came out recently, like in the past couple months, that I was actually wanting to get. One of them was, okay, there was like BlazBlue Central Fiction, which as much as I want to like BlazBlue, I can't because it's crazy difficult to get into that game because of how stupidly complicated that story is. I didn't even bother finishing BlazBlue Continuum Shift because the story was so complicated. I finished the story of Calamity Trigger, but I just gave up because the story is impossible to get into. I mean, I like the games as games, but the stories they leave a lot to be desired. I mean, they're basically Kingdom Hearts and Metal Gear Solid story on crack because they just go which way all over the place. Just so you know, I can follow. Wait. Okay. I can follow Kingdom Hearts story perfectly fine with little to no issues whatsoever, and the same goes for Metal Gear Solid, but for some reason or another, the only game series ever with a complicated plot that I can't follow is BlazBlue. I can't get into those series because the story is so stupidly impossible to get into. I mean, I like the games as games. I like the characters. It's just like the thing that ruins it for me because the story is impossible to follow. It's like I'll pick the games up like once every now and then and just play them, have a good time. Play as Jin Kisaragi or whatever, but as far as stories, don't even bother because I'm just like you didn't need to make this too complicated. I think it's maybe because it's probably not because the story is complicated, but it's more so because oh dang it. Well, okay, so it's not so because the story is complicated, but it's because the story. Well, it's because probably because it's a fighting game, and I don't play fighting games for the story. And I'm pretty sure there's some people out there that do play fighting games for the story, as I mentioned in my Black Sheep video, top 15 games I played in 2015, which I'm probably never going to finish, as reasons I've disclaimed in my vlog. So sorry for anybody who wants to. Who wanted to see my results, but for those of you who don't care, you were like, oh thank God that video was so bad. Yeah, I agree. If you ask me, that's like my worst video. As much as I really do like Guilty Gear Xrd, I haven't finished the story mode in and of itself because the story itself is a little too complicated for me as well. It's just not really easy to get into. Because Guilty Gear's story isn't as complicated, dang it. Double whammy, why don't you go ahead, smack me up the head with a shock glove or something. I think that's how I feel inside. Okay. Sorry, I've been talking about BlazBlue a little too much. But I just want to finish that up by saying that's also, as much as I like the fighting games as games, I can't really get into them because the stories are too complicated. And it's just so stupid. Or well, it's not because they're complicated, but because the cutscenes are just a little too... Okay. I think the main reason why I don't care for Axis games like Persona 4 Arena and Guilty Gear as a whole. I love Guilty Gear XR, don't get me wrong, and BlazBlue is because the stories are impossible to follow. Okay, no, I keep saying the same thing over and over. It's probably because the cutscenes are way too long. As you know, that's why I never finished Persona 4 Arena story mode, because I like the game as a game, and if you guys know me personally, or I probably mentioned on the show, but I love Persona 4. That's like my top 5 favorite games of all time. It's like my favorite RPG. Favorite turn-based RPG is Type of Xenoblade Chronicles is my favorite RPG. But I don't like. Well, it's just not the story's interesting, but the cutscenes are they just drag on way too long. I mean, I can handle RPGs, but fighting games, well, it's like it's supposed to be a game where you're kicking the crap out of somebody, having a good time with it, like Mortal Kombat. Like Mortal Kombat 9 and X, they got that right. They had stories, but at least they kept it consistent. At least they kept the cutscenes short and straight to the point. But with BlazBlue, it's just nice. But with BlazBlue, it's just like Black Mutt. It's just like the Black Beast destroy the world and throw an evil virus or whatever to make the evil virus or whatever. And there's a vampire vampire girl who watches through time loops and whatever. And Ragnar's little brother who's just murder crazy because it's like, pay attention to me, and there's also sexy Chinese lady with big boobs that is impossible to play as, and there's a monster who's like, and there's Iron Taker's like, Iron Taker, and there's like Hazama, which is like, Terumi, Ragnar Terumi. This is probably the most entertaining episode ever. Okay, it's just like, simplify it a little bit, please. I mean, probably should have kept it as probably should have kept it as an anime. No, probably should have kept it as an anime or something. Because like, if it's a fighting game, that's great. But if you're trying to get us, where am I going? This is not the right pipe I'm supposed to go into. Sorry for wasting your and my time. No, Mario. Oh. Alright, so we finally got that through. I guess, before I ramble on too much, I'll pick the games up eventually, again. I mean, like, I'll probably play the crap out of Central Fiction. I'll play it, and be like, oh man, this game is so much fun. I like it so as much as Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct. Mortal Kombat X and Killer Instinct. There's that laugh again. Alright, so I'm gonna stop talking about BlazBlue. Man, I've been waiting here for 6 months. Man, you sure do take your time. Tell that Let's Player of yours to finally get his butt in gear. Probably not. Oh no, I'm so depressed. Well, yeah. Oh yeah, you already knew that. And I forgot to switch out to Goombella, I'm sorry. Yeah, Magnus Von Grapple 2.0 because it has a 2 on front of it. That would actually be really weird if he just opened the chest and there was like a little paper horse or origami figure just running on a treadmill powering it up. That seems like a really weird Japanese anime. Junior varsity lose what? And, well, alright everybody, welcome to the very last fight against Lord Crump. So, enjoy it while you can, especially that awesome music playing in the background, which I'm not going to turn down because I'm just going to make you guys look it up on YouTube or whatever. Okay, so, I guess talking about some more Christmas stuff. Yeah, so like, burn baby burn. Like, there was also, like, Blaze Blue Central Fiction, Last Guardian, which was in development ever since forever. So, oh, good lord. Okay, but where's the hole in the ground? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so... Last Guardian, which was like the one game my brother was excited for the most. It's finally out, so yeah. I didn't get it yet. And there's also Final Fantasy 15. Which has been in development ever since forever. And I just want to say, guys, you know how much I hate Final Fantasy 13, and I haven't played 14 because I don't have internet. It's like, how could I have internet? Because, whatever. Excuse me. But like, I got it with this extra money I was given this past Christmas, and I gotta say, I have been playing the crap out of that game. I have been playing the shit out of that game. That game is so good. It's the most fun I've ever had playing an open world game ever since Saints Row 4. Which was like before playing Xenoblade Chronicles a couple years ago. I don't remember. It was like 2 years ago, I think. I guess you have like an infinite number of those, I guess. Alright. Alright, I hope you're ready for a long battle. But I guess I have some other stuff. Like, there might actually be a chance that this game might be my new favorite Final Fantasy game. For those, just to tell you, just to remind you in case you guys don't see my videos, my countdowns, my favorite is Final Fantasy IX because nostalgic purposes and because. Nostalgic purposes, and I feel it has the best story, you know? And, well, okay, so the reason it's more nostalgic to me, as for the Christmas stuff, that's really all I have to say. No, I don't really have much to add on to that. It's a pretty cool attack, I gotta say. Alright. Let's go ahead and use that. Yeah, Power Lift. This will definitely come in handy. Okay, so the reason is, I remember watching my brother play a lot of RPGs, specifically Final Fantasy and Star Ocean, though I don't remember much about the Star Ocean, except for like the Cockatrice boss fight. And, well, I guess you'll have to look it up. It's like a chicken monster. That comes up one button. Unfortunately, press 5. It's like I watched him play games like Final Fantasy 8, 9, 10, The Legend of Dragoon, and all that good stuff. I even remember watching him play Brave Fencer Musashi, which I'm going to play eventually. Which I got it on eBay a while back. I'm gonna give it a shot eventually. Dang it. But like Final Fantasy, out of all those games, I think Final Fantasy IX is the game I remember watching him play the one I remember the most. You know? Oh no, Danny DeVito's gonna. That's just flat out disturbing. I hope you realize that. I was gonna make a horse joke. No, Ouija. Man, I'm really bad at this. In case that wasn't obvious enough. All right. Is Fiery Jinx better? Throw your rocks outside. Sheesh, you kill somebody with those. I'm sure that was the intention, but just don't do it. It's just not nice. Alright, I don't have enough flower points for that, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this. But yeah, I think I might have also watched him play. Look at his movements. I'm too high on. I'm too stoned to do anything else. This is gonna sway back and forth in the breeze a little too much. What? I only have 10 HP, but I'm only saying it like I'm about to die. I don't care anymore. Just gonna sit back and forth like this. Like this, talking like Santa Plier. Why is he doing less damage? No. Oh. I think. Final Fantasy IX was just the one I remember the most, okay? That's all. That's really all I have to say, okay? I just love that motion. I can't get enough of it. Alright, spin jump. Will this defeat you? Yes. Will it also get rid of the hands? Oh, come on, you should have done the bah, 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 bah. Should have done the epic laugh. Sound like Patrick Warburton. How could I even listen? The growness. How much do you think you're gonna pay me for? Like, Peter, we gotta fly to Neverland, ripping off Game Grumps is the way that the Patrick Warburton has to do it. Mario. And, collect the Crystal Star and all that. It's the shiny Crystal Star. It doesn't even say what it is. Your star powers now, eh? And Mario can now use the special move Supernova. Super strong and stuff. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, end of chapter, Peter. I can't do a perfect Patrick Warburton. You steal man's souls. The last Crystal Star had been hidden in the X-Naut hideout on the moon. But, by the time Mario recovered it, Peach had already been taken away. Where could Peach be now? I don't know where. And what of the elusive Grodus? Perhaps he holds the key to the remaining, puzzle. Mario finally has all 7 Crystal Stars. Where will they lead him next? Probably in the next episode. That's to save all progress up to this point. This sounds more like Nicolas Cage than anything. Well, unfortunately, it seems I'm also out of time for this episode. No, it seems I only have like... I gotta stop doing that. It's like the second episode. I have like 1 extra minute to do this. Like, Mario's the only one who blinks during those transitions. But... what, the Crystal Star or the partially Kingdom? Alright. Like, can somebody just... I know there's like a dude on like YouTube who does like a pitch perfect Patrick Warburton voice. We're so stereotypically rich. So sorry, Mr. Turtle Man. Turtle Man, you're not even... sorry. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, you people scare me. Like, can I light them on fire? Yeah, go ahead and just light them all on fire. See what he's done. Evil King Extraordinaire, Businessman and Legend, Koopa-Koot. Businessman and Legend. Fear my account. Thing. The what? So you listen to me. Okay, there's like the dude on YouTube who does like dubs of friggin' games or stuff with Patrick Warburton voicing all the characters. Can somebody just like get that guy to dub all the voices in this game, like a mod of this game where everyone sounds like Patrick Warburton? Oh my goodness gracious. You have terribly fine horns, don't you, you great thing? What? That's, disgusting. Get away from me, psycho. You can't even have my horns. I can't yell like Patrick Warburton. It sounds more like Nicolas Cage at this point. Unfortunately, I'm out of time, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.